Welcome to the tutorial on how to use parameter dump file and offline connection. A parameter dump file is a complete upload of every parameter in all nodes, or more specific, every parameter within your object dictionary, the EPF or EDS. To do this, we push the parameter dump files here. It is advised to have all nodes selected. We can, if we want, save this in a separate file on the computer, but I recommend embedding the file into our vehicle file, our SVDF. The embedding of file is useful when multiple users are working with the same vehicle and same setup. You can just send the SVDF between you, and everything will be included within just one file. And it also helps so files from one vehicle don't get mixed up with another. So I will press Save into Vehicle File. It will take a few seconds to upload all parameters. Once complete, just type the file name, maybe startup, add to SVDF. We can see the file here. If we want to edit our files later, this file editor is accessed in the settings page here. To change name, either double-click on the file or just press Edit. You can also delete files or export them as a separate file if needed. But this is fine, so just press Confirm to save. So now we have our entire vehicle's values from a specific moment saved to a file. This can, for example, be very useful when investigating an error or unwanted behavior from a vehicle. This vehicle file can now be sent to an engineer for analyzation, as it has the parameter dump file embedded into it. To have the same vehicle file here is very useful, because it makes sure you have access to exactly the same parameters, same setup with object dictionaries and everything. So it is easier to limit the source of error or whatever you are examining. This file can be opened as a text file to see all values, but its true potential is when you use the parameter dump file to do a offline virtual connection to it. To do this, just here at the connect, we press this lower part of the button with the arrow to open a menu. Here at the top, we see any files embedded into the vehicle file. We can also open an external file here, but let us open the file we just created. We see some visual differences. There is a small document on both the connect button and the icons, showing we are reading values from a static file instead from a vehicle. But also at the bottom left, we see that we are virtually connected to a parameter dump file. All parameters in the list now gives us values. These are the values from the parameter dump file from that specific time. So it's easy to see all settings applied at that moment. For a configurator user, they could also add any parameter from the browser to see its value. We can open the event logs and see what events were active at that moment. We can access descriptions and everything, just as usual. We can go to the health view, and if supported by the unit, we can get the visualization of the operation log view, see how the vehicle has been handled, working hours and such. So basically, we can use this just as we were connected to the vehicle, except that all values are static from that moment the file was created. But that is all on how to use the parameter dump file and offline connection. Thank you for watching. Please contact us if you have any questions, want to purchase our products, or have any feature requests.